Hey, what's up everybody? I know it's been a while since I made a vlog, but I thought I'd make one now. Um, I've been having editor problems, and I actually happened to find another editor that I've actually found one that suits my needs for now. I've been running Linux lately, so, because I don't have a hard drive anymore on my laptop, because my previous two hard drives that I had for this thing burned out on me, this one being the most recent one. I was able to run some tests before it crashed, and this thing ran as hot as 124 degrees. So, not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's way too hot for a hard drive to be running. So now this drive is no longer good, and my computer won't even detect it. Luckily, my laptop is able to run off of a USB drive, so that's how I have this editor here. And I actually happened to get OpenShot, and it actually works pretty well for me for editing right now. And it's going to be a little while before I get another hard drive. I don't think I'm going to get another one for this laptop because I'm pretty sure it overheats. Like I said, it went up to 124 degrees. And there's actually one thing I'm wondering right now with this. And if you could answer it and let me know, I'd appreciate it. Whenever I run an operating system off of a USB drive, well, I've only ran Linux off of it. Whenever I shut my computer down and turn it back on, if I installed something and I need to reboot, it acts as if I never installed it in the first place. Like, if I install Flash and I go to watch a video on YouTube or something, I can do that fine, but when I shut down and reboot, it acts as if I never installed Flash because it says I need to reinstall it, or it says I should install it if I want to watch stuff on YouTube, etc. So if you know a way I can keep that stuff permanently and have it store on the thumb drive, and you can let me know, I'd appreciate that, because having to reinstall Flash and all sorts of software, it gets annoying after a while, especially since my laptop has a wireless adapter that Linux does not detect. Even though it shows that little restriction card up there, it has the driver, but when I install it, it still doesn't recognize the wireless card. And even when I go to restart it, it acts as if I never installed that driver to begin with. Also, I'm afraid that I'll lose my new job. I'm not going to say where I work, just in case my managers happen to see this video, because business hasn't been that great recently, and because I work graveyard shift, and most of the time it's really not all that busy. Sometimes it can get packed, which I'd rather have that than slow nights, because it seems to make the night go quicker. But it just hasn't been that busy, and they've already had layoffs. And because I'm a dishwasher there, and I noticed that when the place first opened, there were 15 total dishwashers on the list, and the last time I looked, there was only 8 dishwashers on the list, so they already cut off about half that list. Because after I started working there, I noticed 15. Probably about maybe 3 weeks later, I saw that there were 11 dishwashers on the list instead of 15, and I thought maybe there was a misprint or something. And I noticed that one of the friends I made while I was there, he was no longer on the list, so I was curious to see as to what happened. So I got into contact with him and I said, "Hey, have you been? I haven't seen you in a while." And he said he got laid off, so I've already found out that they've had layoffs. So I'm hoping that the same thing doesn't happen to me, because I can't afford to lose my job. I've already had one back in May, and I was unemployed for probably about 3 or 4 months before finding this job, so who knows how long it could be before I find another one if I get laid off from this one. I know that 15 dishwashers sounds like a lot for a restaurant, but the place that I work at is open 24/7. And hopefully I don't lose my job, because if I do, it'll be a while before I make vlogs, because I really don't like making videos like these, just sitting in a chair and talking about my day rather than just showing it. So if I do lose my job, then like I said, it'll be a while before I make a vlog, so that way it's just not boring seeing me here like this. So I'm gonna end the vlog for now. If something happens later on today, I'll post it up as a bonus. If not, then I'll have another vlog eventually. Oh, actually, one more thing I wanted to add before I end the vlog for today. After I got off of work this morning, I actually ended up being able to leave around 3 instead of 4 because it wasn't that busy. I actually stopped by Wal-mart because it's actually one on my way to work, and I was going to get a snack there since I was hungry. And I get my snack, and I went to go pay for it. And the one thing I noticed that was odd is the Walmart is open 24 hours a day. So when I went to go pay for it, there were no cashiers, and there weren't any around. And I went to go to a self-checkout line, and I noticed they were all closed. So I pointed out that it was weird that you go to a Walmart that's open 24 hours a day, and then you go and find out that there's no cashiers available. So if you had any weird experiences like that or something, if you want to share, it's up to you. And if you want, I'll put it in my next vlog.